Hello everyone, it's Winona. I've been gone for a little bit. I've had some health problems, but I'm back. I'm going to try to be a little bit more regular, but I can't promise a lot because it's getting to be spring and summer and it gets pretty busy on the farm then. But I think what I'm going to try to do is spend one day filming pretty much, and then load those videos up through the week every few days, just so that I can get some videos up and do some crafting, because once I get out in the garden, I often am too tired when I get in to do anything. But anyway, this is a Christmas journal that I started in December and never finished. And I did a video of doing the cover, and I never released it. So this is the cover, pretty much finished. I've got a few things. I need another flower for here and a few other things to do for the cover. And if you watch through the video of making the cover, I will come back at the end and we'll do a flip through of where I am on this journal, and then we'll start working on it together to try to get it finished and into my Etsy store before Christmas of 2021. So keep watching and you'll see how I made the cover. Thank you. Hello everyone, it's Winona. I'm back for another video. Surprise, surprise. I want to work on my cover, and I think this is going to be two videos that I'll try to splice together. I want to embroider some Christmas ornaments for this to put on, but in the meantime I can get this ready, and my vision is to emboss the edges with silver embossing powder that I have added glitter to, and it's just regular silver embossing powder, and I added Stampin' Up! Glitter to it. So I'm running low on it, and I have some Ranger silver, so I'm just gonna dump the whole thing in. And then that's one container that I can get rid of. And this is from, oh, this is old, because I did cards, Christmas cards with this probably in 2007 maybe. Now I have some Lawn Fawn Prismaglitter. I'm just going to add that to it because I want lots of glitter. And you can do this with any embossing powder and make your own sparkle. You don't have to buy sparkly embossing powder. I think I even want more glitter in there. Oops, wrong drawer. So I hope everybody's fine. I hope everybody's safe, and just stay healthy. That's my hope for everyone, that they stay healthy. Okay, so I've got the Distress Embossing Dabber, which I've never used before, so we'll give it a try. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to emboss just a little bit at a time where I've painted silver on here. And this is going to come in handy because I'm going to pour the glitter over here, so hopefully I don't make so much of a mess. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Okay, I'll pour this back in. I'll do a little dabbing. I'll maybe do the front cover, and then oh, I'm losing words today. I'll heat it up, and then I'll do the back. I've stitched around it in a zigzag with some gray thread. And I'm going to put some Tim Holtz corners on. Actually, these might be from Walmart. Doesn't have a lot of Tim Holtz anymore. So I think these are Recollection from, not Walmart, Michaels. From Michaels. I really miss not being able to run down to Minot and get stuff, because Hobby Lobby is like amazing and Joann's is amazing. Craft supplies in Canada cost so much money. And Hobby Lobby and Joann's always have good deals too. Okay, let's see what that looks like when we emboss it. So we'll put that in. And I'm a klutz, so I put lids back on things because I'm prone to accidents, let's just say. Okay, you can fast forward if you don't want to listen to this. It's going to take a few minutes for it to heat up. We sure have had good weather up here. Yesterday it was raining. You know, it's not often you get rain in December. That made it messy coming home, but at least it wasn't freezing. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. I'm just going slowly around the edges here. Now I know this journal won't be done before Christmas, and I've got others I want to do too, but I'm fairly new to YouTube and very new to Etsy, and I don't expect that, you know, everything's going to fly off the shelves. So this will be here for next year. That's one thing we can be sure of, right? Okay. I might fast forward this because it's taking quite a while. I hope this is going to turn out. I kind of have a vision in my head of what I want. I missed some spots here. So I hope this is going to turn out like that. The Ranger Silver isn't quite, ooh, that's hot, isn't quite as shiny as the silver I had in here before. I don't know what I had in there before. But I'm liking it. And I think the heat is actually softening the edges as well. When you emboss the glitter, it doesn't come off on your hands then, like it would if you just like put glue down and sprinkled glitter on it. But you can also mix glitter into glue, and that it stays pretty good. And actually I've done that on this, and when I'm done this, I think I'm going to put some of that Lawn Fawn's glitter in there and paint the front a bit more too. But anyway, see that? Doesn't that look awesome? I think I can round this corner a bit more. Oops. And put some more in here. Oopsie. Oh, man, I'm a mess. Like I said, I'm an accident waiting to happen. Okay, we'll do that. See, I don't know if the camera picks that up or not, but all the sparkle. And I think I'm going to grab my dauber, because you can see the brown paper there. And I think I'm just gonna, this is Tim Holtz. It's metallic silver dauber. It's old. I'm surprised it still works. But I'm just gonna dab here. It might be better to paint it on, I don't know. I guess you could use a marker too, but it might tear up your marker end. And I need to glue that there a bit better. Oh, no, I don't, because I'm putting corners on. I'll glue it anyway, though, just to be sure. And that corner I'll glue. So anyway, that's my front cover so far. Another thing I'm going to do on this front cover, on the whole cover, sorry, I have mixed up some Mod Podge, and I've added different glitters to it, but the glitters I had aren't the glitters that I really wanted. So I'm going to add a little bit of this Lawn Fawn in here. And then I'm going to paint over that cover and see what I get. And when you do this, like this is just Mod Podge, some water. If I had glue, I would have used glue, but I didn't have glue, white glue. And then I added a bit of pink paint, and then different kinds of glitter. But I really like that Lawn Fawn. It's very similar to the Stampin' Up. And I'm just going to paint it over this cover. And I'll do the whole cover. I'll come back after the back is done. And the nice thing about this too is when this is done, when this is dry, sorry, the glitter doesn't come off in your hands. A couple of the big flakes might, but you know, you just run your hands over it and you don't have glitter everywhere. And this is just a piece of packing paper, you know, that would have been in the recycling bin. And here we're using it. And then it's just on a 9x12 envelope. And that was one that was used. And the fabric on the inside is left over from table runners I made for my mom and my mother-in-law years ago. So anyway, there's that, and we'll wait till that dries, and I'll emboss around the other edge, and I will embroider the design I want to put on the front and gather all my stuff, and I will be back. See you in a bit. Oops, my camera's going. Okay, I lied. I didn't show you how I made the cover. I show you how I put the sparkles on the cover. I actually made the cover. This is out of brown packing paper. G. Kerr did a video in November, I think, November or early December, on crinkling it up and spritzing it using gesso. These are all distress inks. They might be distress oxides, maybe. So that's basically how that cover was made, and it's just glued onto a 9x12 envelope with fabric on the inside. So there's the cover. I did a haul from a fellow Canadian a while back, and the reason I can hardly even see it on here, but it is here. The reason I bought that box was for this cool kind of netting, this pink netting, because I wanted to use it on this journal. And it is in the background, but I have added a lot of different lace, just lace appliques and cutting pieces off a different lace. And then I embroidered this on my embroidery machine. I see I have a couple of little threads I'll have to clip. And then I've glued some different embellishments on it. I still need to put the corners on, but I've lost one in the mess of my room, and I need to find it, and then I'll put the metal corners on. So this is the inside. It is a fabric that I've made a table runner out of years ago for my mother-in-law for Christmas, and it's got pinks in it, and it's just shimmers. These are some things I have ready to go in the journal. These are tags that I made out of the paper I marbled in my last video. And I believe I got this from Caroline's Craft Tree. She sent it as a gift when I bought something from her. She always sends a dangle or something, just beautiful work. And then this is just a little booklet that I'm putting together to put in. This is a pocket. I imagine I've decided that pocket's going there. And then this is just another, using up a piece of 8.5-inch paper. And these were too pretty to cover, so I haven't decided whether I'm just going to leave this or do something inside. But anyway, the paper, I believe, is from Hello Susan. And I could be wrong on that, though I'm not. It's been so long. Hello Susan, and I'm thinking maybe Journey of Crafting. But as I get into making this journal with you, I will list wherever I have gotten the digitals from. But for now, I'm just going to kind of give you a flip through of where I'm at. I like combining a few different digitizers. So this page here, I printed upside down, so we're definitely going to have to put something on this page to cover the whole page. Then this is a little, kind of like a doily, but it's just paper cut out like that. And you know, when I think of that, a person could put this shape in every journal you do, if you have a Cricut, a Silhouette, or a Scan & Cut, or any kind of machine like that, because you could just put your scrapbook paper in and have it cut that pattern out whatever size you want. That's a good idea. I'll have to remember that. This I got from Chapter 1. She does kits every once in a while, and they're just wonderful. All the stuff you get in them. And this is kind of like a construction paper that has been run through an embossing machine. My embossing machine won't do a big sheet of paper like that, though. So I've stabilized this with washi tape because it can get quite brittle. And then I stabilized the napkin as well. And then this is some construction paper that I have, and I've stabilized that as well. Just the nature of construction paper, that it tears pretty easy. And it's a little bit old. So this is another paper from Chapter 1, and I've just done a little flip. I'll put some coffee dye paper in here or some paper in there, and it's just a little pocket. I haven't done a lot of decorating yet. There's another piece of paper from the collection, and then I've backed it. This is an envelope from a Christmas card, so I have to decide what I'm going to do with that. And here's a little bag. Here's some graph paper. This is the paper that I've marbled, and I hope the camera picks that up. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, and that is Glimmer Mist. And then I've used my embossing powder with my glitter in it and gone around the edges. And on the back, this is the card that that envelope was in, and I've just left it. And then you can tuck something in there. This is out of a children's book for Christmas. This is some blue paper that I bought from another lady on Etsy that I can't remember, but I will include in the future videos. I know this one is from Caroline's Craftery because she showed how to do this, and I messaged her and said I would love to buy some. It is just gorgeous. And then I've done a pocket out of an envelope, and I've put it in as a tuck. So if I had put it in as a pocket, I could see why I needed that little cutout there, and I may still glue it down because of that, because I've got a little divot there for a pocket and a divot for a pocket here. But here's another piece of paper from chapter 1. And that's, isn't that, oh, the digital's just beautiful. And then there's the back. This is coffee dye paper from I'm not sure where. This is another piece of construction paper from my stash. And this is paper from the kit. This is a belly band I made, and I put Wink of Stella on it, and I can see some of it got on there. Wink of Stella, or there's another name for it. I can't remember. I get mine from Close to My Heart. And then I've just got some lace that I ordered off of AliExpress. It's really hard to get nice lace at least in Saskatchewan, in rural Saskatchewan. Maybe up in Saskatoon they might have a place that sells lace, but that's 4 hours from here. I'm waiting for the border to open and get to Hobby Lobby, and I bought a little tiny trailer. I'm going to hook behind my vehicle and fill it up with lace from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, this is some more dyed paper and from a children's book. And there's the center of the signature. I've left this long because I'm going to hang some charms from it. And I'm going to add lace, and I'm going to do some fabric ruffles too. I just haven't had the mojo to do anything. So I'm really woke up today really pumped, and I want to get this journal and get working on it. So we'll see where we get. This is one of my, it's designed like Tim Holtz's slotted pocket, but it is bigger. I've done it on the silhouette, and it's just a little bit bigger, so you can pretty much fill up your page when you decorate with it. Geez, that looks good there. And then we're just going through the pages backwards. Here's another pocket I made with an envelope that I've just covered in Stamperia paper. And I do like to cover, this isn't all the way down into the envelope, but I do like to cover the inside a ways down, so when you're looking, you don't see it's an envelope. It just looks like, you know, you've done it all with your paper. This is the back of that paper from Caroline's Craftery. Children's book. And then I put another card on here. This is the back of the marbled paper, and just open, and it's a tuck to put something behind. So there's lots that needs to get made for this journal. I love that paper. I want to do that in different colors. And then this is the bag, and I don't know if I'll pop that open or not. I might just decorate this and leave it be. And the envelope. And here's another one of those. I think they're called Rita Donnelly flips. Oops. And then I had to cut the corners down because it was too big for this paper, so it's kind of neat when it opens up and you see that. That upside down paper. And then this is a huge card that I made, and I put glossy accent, what's it called? Liquid Glass by Close to My Heart. It's the same thing. And I put some of that on, and I put some Stickles on, and I put some of that Wink of Stella on. So that'll be a big pocket that'll sit here, and I'll have to make things for that. And then that's the back. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you come along as I decorate this video, this journal, and complete it so I can get on to other projects. I'd really like to do some prayer journals, and I really want to do an activity book for my granddaughter. And I'd like to do those on camera because I don't know if I've seen activity books being done for children. And I just thought it was kind of a neat thing, repurposing an old book. Anyway, that's it for now. I wish you lots of luck and happiness in the following days, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.